Hello YouTube, this is one and only GI Nerd Commander bringing you a quick review of the Mutant Mincing Mega Madman himself, known as Super Shredder. Now, I was a huge fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as a kid, and my absolute favorite character of the entire series was, of course, the Shredder. And my favorite figure that they ever made of him? Right here. Do you want to know why? Of course you do. That's why you're watching the video. This Shredder is a little bit unlike a lot of the other versions that were ever made of him. There were a few other versions that were somewhat more bulkier than the first one, but this one is just 100% badass. He's a really big figure, great muscle tone, and I mean he is just absolutely covered in spikes. Really cool figure. I love the helmet. I love how it comes through here with you got the spikes coming back. Cool detail on the back of it. I like how you just see his eyes. There's really nothing else. Really nice. His chest plate here. I think mine's a little bit bent up. I think it's supposed to be down a little bit more here, but still. I mean, these are like football-sized pads with huge spikes coming out of them. I mean, you gotta love it. And then he also has his gauntlets here with the spikes, and his shin guards here, just covered in spikes. Really cool. Love this figure. So, articulation. Move his arms up and down. You can move the wrist, like so, up and down the wrist. Head can go back and forth. Not too much, though the helmet does kind of hinder it, but that's no biggie. And then the legs can slightly move. I have a really big problem with the leg right here. And if there are any Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles experts out there that can tell me, if I move it a little too much, it comes right out. Well, it's not doing it now, so maybe I fixed it. But I was having problems earlier. Wherever I'd move it, it would just come popping right out. I guess I solved it just by forcefully shoving it in there until it said that I could feel something. That's a joke. Anyway, so I guess that's resolved. A little bit of detail, a little bit of paint throughout it. You get a little bit of black coming through, getting him some good muscle tone and whatnot. And on the very back here it says something, but I can't read that. So let's get right into his wacky weapons. It says wacky weapons on the packaging, so that's why I'm saying wacky weapons and not accessories. And we'll set that back up right here. And here we are. He came with 2 of these quote-unquote stainless steel. They're not really, they don't look like steel at all. Containers of the ooze. It does come with 2. I only brought up 1 because, quite frankly, I figured, you know, you really only need to see 1. So why bring up 2? My favorite ones were the ones that were the translucent, clear green plastic. I really like those ones. So that's still cool, though. I mean, you know, whatever. He also has his Sinister Spike staff. Pure evil in stick form. I guess before I get into this, I should say I completely forgot just how humorous all of these cards really are. Really well written. Very dry humor, which I really like. And here's his Sinister Spike staff. Mine's a little bent, as you can tell. You know, big spike on the top there, and then 6 more. Edge for your pleasure, and then 2 little other ones. Pretty cool. He has the classic TV show style communicator here. Pretty cool. And also included would be his belt. They say right here the shred studded belt. What does it say down here? Make Super Shredder look really cool. What do you think, guys? Does this belt alone make him look really cool? Of course it does. I might have it upside down. I don't know. These spikes go up and down. Well, whatever. This has a little hole back here. I'm not quite sure because I was never able to get this to fit in there. If that was really meant to go in there or not. I don't know. But as far as Super Shredder goes, I never really thought that he needed a weapon per se, because, I mean, come on. Look at the guy. He's, you know, he is a walking shredder. He's a walking shred machine. So, and as I was saying earlier, as you can kind of tell, up here, the original one, I'm going to try to point at, there we go. Very, very skinny, very kind of, not nearly as intimidating as this one. But there is one thing about this shredder that I would always use for this shredder, and that's his cape. Putting it over to this shredder looks really, really good, and actually looks very, very movie accurate. So, pretty cool figure nonetheless. Definitely my favorite as far as the turtles go, as far as bad guys go. I do have one other Ninja Turtle that would take the #1 spot for me in my heart, but pretty cool figure. So there you go. That is the Super Shredder. If he will stand up. Ta-da! Oh, there's our focus. Now I'm smacking around. So there we go, guys. Please leave a comment, thumbs up this video as much as possible, because quite frankly, if you don't thumbs it up, it'll never see the light of day. That's the only way you can get videos around here on the YouTubes nowadays. And I do appreciate you taking the time to watch this. I really, really do. I hope that you enjoyed the Super Shredder. I know I still do. Still a really cool figure. After all these years. Trying to look quickly. What year did this come out? All I see is 1989, but I think that's wrong. And I'm not going to be able to read the back of the little year on the back of this guy. I don't think it was 1989, though. I think it was actually a little bit later than that. No, yep, I see 1991 down here, so it must be 1991. So, that is Super Shredder. Thank you so much again for taking time to watch this. I really hope that you enjoyed it. And I will see you all again next time.